Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charles Fernandez, and I'm an artist, freelancer, graphic designer, um, and I also, yes, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm just going to work. I, in the interest of getting back into freelancing and picking up a little extra cash, I have decided to update my resume. Now, I'm perfectly happy working with where I'm at. Uh, I I'm one of the few people that get to design monster trucks for a living. So, um, 10-year-old me is ecstatic at the job that I have, but I could use some extra cash. So, in order to do that, I'll update my resume and I'll try and find some extra gigs on Upwork or another freelancing website, something like that. Maybe LinkedIn Jobs. Uh, so I got a new car recently. Got to worry about new uh, insurance payments, that sort of thing. So time to get back into hustling. So, you'll notice right away that I have a couple of movie posters up. That is because when I used to work for a company called Stereo D, down in over in Toronto, over in Burbank, and also up in Toronto, Canada, uh, I worked on a lot of movies doing stereoscopic conversion. And the last three films that were released that I worked on, I never bothered adding to my resume because at that point I already had a job. So I didn't really feel the need to update it. So it's about time I did that. And you'll take a look at the resume that I have so far. It is definitely geared toward a graphic design style presentation. If you're going to work as a graphic designer, you don't want to hand them a boring resume. That is definitely a trick that I learned working where I work now. They want to be impressed from the very beginning. You send them a resume and you claim to be an artist, let that show in your resume. Now, this is not the kind of resume that you would, you know, input into a website where they chop up all the words and put them in the wrong fields and you have to go back in and fix it. This is the resume that you send in addition to that, the one that will actually allow them to be impressed. So, I have 2 pages, even though they say to try and keep it a 1 page. That's for print. For graphics, you use as much as you have to. So especially when you've got a lot of different things that you have to try and convey here, and it's going to get even busier now that I have to add 3 more movies to this filmography section. So I'll be packing things in a little bit, and here we go. So let me go back in where I left off here. I managed to get really close on a lot of these fonts for the posters, but on occasion, I still need to make some adjustments, including this 3D here. That needs a bit of work. Type, create outlines. That takes your vector-based font, like that takes your font and allows it breaks it up into vectors that you can then go in and manipulate. So you can go to appearance, drop down the opacity so I can see the form that I have to make this look like. So as you can see, this is vastly different from the font. The D is going to be pretty easy. Modifying this will be a cinch. There's not really much to it. You'll notice with some of the titles, I take a little more care in making sure that the font looks exactly right. And, you know, that's... It would be nice if I had the time or the motivation to make the font for Geostorm match up perfectly. But honestly, I didn't really care about that movie. It was just a thing that was done, and now it's over. That movie was a turd burger, man. I don't... So, like, there are some movies that I worked on that I'm really proud of. And then there's Geostorm. And a number of others that I will not trash talk so publicly. Uh, but I probably will anyway. So, yep, that definitely needs some attention. That's not as nice as it could be. Dun, 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 dun. That's... I was going to say that's close enough for the D, but there is a little bit more that I could do. Alright. So now I get to work on the 3. The 3 is going to be a little more to it. Ah, negative. Hmm. Hmm. Not sure what's going on with this, the back of this 3. This much I do know. I still think I do. Oh, yeah. I should do the thing. Hmm. Nice. All right. That, I believe, is close enough. So, let me drop that back up. The parents pass it on up there. But then I'll also, one of the things I'll also want to do is I want to take all of this, group it, take down the opacity on it so I can see the entire thing. And looks like I'm going to want to, for starters, save my progress. Yeah. So what I'll do is this. I will duplicate this. Add a bit of a stroke to it. Oh, can I? Can I even do that? I ought to be able to. Oh, well, that's helpful. Let's do that. Stroke. Properties. Hello. Oh, there you go. So I'll take this. I'll have the stroke occur on the inside. I can increase the. There we go. And then also take that down. Okay, so that's not perfect. One of the things I will do is this. I can take the entire group now, can move it off of the font itself. Now I can do an outline. outline stroke. Files, please. Alright, so this is going to take a while to organize here. But, here we go. 3D, yes, 3D. Okay, so this will take a while. One thing I can do is speed that up. Because, like, for me, one of the annoying things about Illustrator on occasion is that whenever you convert text to outline, it has a tendency to, like, it does it backwards. It does it upside down. Alright, let's do this. Just do it in segments, if I can. J, U, D. G, judge, J, U, D, E. M, M, E, E, N, N, T, T, D, 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 A, A, Y, Y. Because I said so. Okay. So that's one thing. With the 3 and the D. 3D. 3D. T. Which it doesn't help that I want to do this for a title that's so goddamn long. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, The Electric Boogaloo. Now I'm just talking nonsense. Apparently I should sleep soon. Just a two. Okay. Okay, so this is 2 lines. I'll keep it this way. And actually, maybe I should divide 3D separately as well. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm just separating and grouping out the white components with the outline that goes on top of it. And I will use this, I'll create a little bit of an interesting effect, I think. I do realize that I could like go full 3D on this and just give it like a bevel, but I don't really want to do that. Not when I don't absolutely have to. Alright, so got this. Now I can eyedropper. Oh, you know what? Duh. Also do a friggin' gradient on this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's right, there is a gradient on this. So, gradient. Let me see if I can match this color. Okay, that's getting matched, and this color is going to get matched. Alright. And apply. Oh, no, not a stroke. No. Did that. No stroke on you. Whole thing. Oh. Yeah. Let's see. You know what? I bet you I could do this whole thing with a single gradient. Okay, so that is actually heading up. Yeah, there. Oh, is this getting duplicated or what? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's helpful. Now I can give a secondary um, gradient to where are. Oh, right here. Duh. Layers. Judgment Day. 3D. Oh, let me put all these in another group as well. That way, because I think the reason that this worked, and it hasn't worked for me in the past, because I think I had been selecting all of these individually, and I wanted to assign all of the gradient angles individually, as opposed to in a group, which not work in my favor right now. So, boom, 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 and then correct. However, we will be adjusting. Mhm. Oh, go back to that dark one. Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want that middle gradient to be dark as well. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. That's not bad. Hmm. Yeah, I did that. So then this one, however, is going to get another extra special treatment. Maybe because it can duplicate. I'll just throw a dark on top of it, but just got that, and then throw some transparency on it. There we go. Actually, maybe, oh, instead of just that, instead of just a plain old transparency, throw some some layer options on it. Don't quite want to go that route. I really want to try and keep my... Ooh, that's a thought. Let me eliminate this, actually. Duplicate. And then throw... just want the 3D to be a bit different. Also, this can be, duplicate that. Just make it brighter somehow. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now I have my 3 movie titles. I'll be bringing them into my resume and kind of reorganizing things there to accommodate for the new space. So let me save this out. Save. Terminator 2 3D. That's what I want. King Arthur. Legend of the SWAT. And Geo Third Burger. Let's try to maintain some professionalism here. Right. So I will copy all 3 of these. Control C. Save it. Just because. No, cancel. Save. Saving. Alright. Now, bringing these bad boys in here. They came in big. They don't need to come in that big. Slow your roll, guys. Slow your roll. I'll also be adjusting the colors of Geostorm and King Arthur so that they are more in line with stuff. Oh, I'll also have to possibly adjust Terminator depending on like how well or not well it blends in with the background here. apparently it will be doing some blending. So I'm going to want the whole thing to stand out. So I'll want to adjust that color scheme of the this background here. I want that to just screw me up. So, Geostorm. What color do I want to make that one? Like, I kind of want to maintain a consistent palette as I go, and but at the same time have it reflect um, a little bit of the color scheme of the poster that it's based on. So King Arthur here. Now that I think about it, there's a texture in there, but I don't want to have to deal with any of that. There could be some gradient play in here, but this is just straight black. That's just straight up black, and that's fine by me. And actually, I think that's this gradient play is specifically for this poster. I'm fairly certain that the color schemes on that has changed depending on its usage. I'm going to close this out. I will not be saving changes that time. So, Legend of the Sword remains. King Arthur. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that didn't quite work the way I intended. So let's see. Go back to this. Oh, that could work. Maybe? No? Alright, no huge deal there. Oh, and maybe I do want to take, I don't want complete blackness. Maybe I'll sample that dark gray from Avengers. I may be sampling from other posters as well. So, that's all true. So first things first, I will want to move these guys to keep them organized down to the filmography section, which is in page 2. And we'll move that right there underneath these guys. So, that said, I'm going to want to organize this page a lot better now. I'll need to scale down all of these movies. In order to accommodate the new credits. Oh. Hmm. Huh. Weird. Why did I have that on there twice? Hmm. Oh. Weird. Okay. Well, anyway, that's getting deleted. I should probably stand to make some of these a bit bigger. Well, let's play with the layout first. How about that? So, Terminator. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Geostorm. There. Rogue One. Fantastic Beasts. Maybe throw you right there. A little bit of Star Trek right next to Star Wars. I'm sure they love that. Oh, well, I could do that too. Hmm. 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 Yeah, looking at this now, it could get substantially bigger, I think. Or, now that I think about it, could add my freelancing work here that I had to eliminate before. I can drop this whole thing down, and that gives me room for the part that I had to take out before. That works out for me. Let's do this. Right there. go. Drop this down. Actually, this. Yes. Drop that down further. Alright. So now, duplicate this. Move it up. Rename it. Freelancing. Ah! Freelancing. You. No. Go ahead and page one stuff. Okay. So I will take this, which I had in work experience, and I'll move it over to freelancing. There we go. God damn. Freelancing bar. Lovely. Mm. I'm wondering if I should switch those, filmography and freelancing. I think I should. I think I should, because they would probably prioritize filmography over freelance work. That is my experience. So that is what I will do. So let me do this. I will take the entire filmography section and I will group it. You know what? Let's do this first. You can never be too organized. Actually, you can, but in my experience, I am normally just not experienced, organized enough, which is easy enough to do. So I'll call this movies. And then filmography section. And then I'll create the freelancing group. Alright, so now I can move the whole freelancing section down. Move the whole filmography section upward. Back to where it was. In a position of relative prominence on my resume. So there we go. Let me make Terminator 2 3D a little more readable. The outline is going to have to become a little more prominent. The gradient's going to have to be a little lighter. Actually, I wonder if swapping that out wouldn't be bad. Let's try this. And that did nothing. Let's try it again. Well, you want to... Oh, well, that's one thing. Just realized. I had a screener on this. Yeah. That's a little more readable. Now I can do this number. This was 66 per 68 per man, I cannot words at all. Multiply. Make it 57. Make it 50%. Nope, that looks kind of garbage. Hmm. Not at all. Hmm. One other thing I could do is just. Oh no! Wait, that's wrong. That whole thing is wrong. Ah. Right now, I'm just experimenting with. Oh, duh. That's another thing I could do. Okay. That. There we go. Hmm. Yep, I think that'll definitely do it. That makes it pop. A little bit of a underline. We'll see what that does to the other layers here. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. It's still kind of hard to read from there. I want it to be really readable. So, here's what we do. Take this and this. Yeah. I may even remove that entirely. Yeah, I think that looks better. I do think that looks better. Yeah, yeah. And then I'll keep it on there because I think it looks a little bit better. All right, that works for me. I might want to make that pop a little bit more. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'm digging that. Huh. I'm also wondering why and how I ended up with. Looks like I've got 2 layers of everything. Hmm. I'm going to save this now as version 10, 2020. Mhm. Mhm. All right, good times. And it is now 11 o'clock at night. My ass will be going to bed right now. Save this out. Thank you very much for watching. If you were watching, if you weren't watching, well, it doesn't really matter. So I will be continuing this off and on. I'll take my newly updated resume, upload it to LinkedIn and Upwork, and see if I can't pick up a couple extra gigs. So thanks for watching. Take care, and